What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 1st of September. We're taking a look today at XRP. We're also going to take a look over at the S&P 500, the ETF, the SPY. I'm going to show you an interesting bottom that came in with the SPY. Potentially, the bottom could be in for XRP. So let's take a look over at the charts, guys. Welcome all of the new subs to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Let's check this chart out. So currently on the screen, we have XRP USD, guys. This is the Bitstamp data. This is a daily chart. All of the moves to the upside that we got the other day on the grayscale news for the Bitcoin product has been wiped out, oddly enough. What's new? Usually when we get good news like that, markets pump and then they quickly fade. So, hey, become pretty numb to the price movement here of these markets and XRP, Bitcoin, etc. So let's take a deeper dive into this, guys. Something I want to note here is we have major support for XRP at the level I have on my charts is 0.50642. 50642 is this red line on the chart. You could see the price found support there on the 17th of August, on the 18th of August, the 19th, the 21st, 22nd, yesterday, which was the 31st. Today we are hanging just at that level, which is the 1st of September. So it's a very important level. If it doesn't hold, these markets could be in much more trouble. Right now, it looks like it wants to hold. We have a couple scenarios playing out that we're going to talk about here. So for price, we have, let's see here. So far, this is still we have a lower high. This is so far, yesterday was a nice major higher high. So we're potentially in that change in trend back to the upside. And then we would look for a break, like I said in yesterday's video, back above 55 cents. So 0.55 is the level I have on my chart. That is represented right here in white, 0.55 for XRP. That is obviously best case scenario that plays out here is the lows are in. We have the higher low at 50624. That's the level in the sand. It's been holding very well. Let's obviously see if it does hold. It should. And then we are looking for that break higher in price, getting us to a new higher high above 55 cents. That is the bullish case, guys, right there for XRP. Let's discuss the bearish scenario, and then we're going to take a look over at SPY and something that happened a couple years ago. And I want to show you an example of how bottoms play out often. Anyways, so we obviously have a failed pennant breakout that took place. So we got the news on Grayscale and the SEC on the 29th, right? We had a nice market pump. That was a lower high. It was lower than this high over here on the 20th. And then we've just been fading ever since. So we had the solid pennant breakout. We pulled back right to the top of that range on the 30th, which was really nice to see. And then boom, failed yesterday. And then obviously, that's it, done. But it is nice to see the support at 50624 for XRP. If that level doesn't hold, guys, we got two levels before we put in another lower low. 47,715 is that area to look for price support. And then if that doesn't hold, 44,502, both major levels that could hold if price does get down to there. We're down 1.1 today. Bitcoin is actually, it's basically flat. It's up 0.2. So keep your eye on those two levels. Back in, I think it was 2020, we've talked about in other videos, when XRP made a very similar move, we actually undercut the first major low. So if we undercut that first major low like we did, I think it was in 2020, it would be below the 17th of August. And that would take us down to this major white line of support and probably undercut that, but find support there. And that is down in the 40-cent range, guys. So that's the bearish scenario. We talked about the bullish scenario, finding support at 50624, moving higher. And then the bearish scenario, you got 3 lines in the sand, 47,715, 44,502. And then if those fail, down here to 40 cents. So pretty surprised to see the reversal in the market, actually. But you know what? That's just the way it is. A lot of times you'll see markets whipsaw people around before making big trends, before starting a big trend. So you'll get, maybe you'll get a breakout, it'll fail, pull back, another one, it'll fail, maybe it'll undercut the lows, and then it'll continue on its way. Basically to stop people out, shake them out, whipsaw them around, etc. So maybe that's what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. But we did talk about yesterday that there is a chance that the Bitcoin chart, we'll touch base on this real quick, guys. Guys, all links are always down in the video description. Appreciate if you use those. Do get a commission if you use those. Does help support the channel. So I talked about yesterday that this could potentially be a big rounding top here, and that move we saw take place on Tuesday could be nothing more than a lower high, and we could be in for that basically pull the plug moment for the market, and that takes us down to 24,145, maybe even down to that 21,000 range. So if support starts to fail here, basically where the market's at now, the 2623, 25,760, then things could get a little ugly. So just, hopefully not, but with the reversal we saw after that big breakout on Tuesday, it's just not a good sign. That's for Bitcoin. XRP hopefully does find support here, but like I said, if not, we got 1, 2, 3 levels below the market, and if that 40 level doesn't hold, that's definitely not good. So let's take a look over at the SPY, and then we'll wrap this video up, guys. So if we take a look over here at the S&P 500 ETF Trust here, SPY, great trading vehicle. Anybody who trades or even invests long-term, SPY is a very, very liquid product. And if you're looking to hold the S&P long-term in an ETF, this is definitely not a bad option, in my opinion. So we had this major sell-off here in 2020 for the SPY, guys. Right? Major sell-off. We rallied up here, lower high, pulled back, higher low, and then the markets continued to move up, making higher highs and higher lows. So how does this correlate to XRP? Well, let's take a zoom in on the charts here. I want you to remember this move here, the major sell-off, the rally up to a lower high, the pullback to a higher low, and then we started to get that higher high, higher lows, etc. onto a very, very strong trend. Let's take a look over at XRP again. Let's see here, fix this chart. So hope everybody has a great Friday. It's the 1st of September. That was felt like a long month anyways, August. So here's the lower high. Here is the major sell-off. Here is the waterfall move to the downside where markets basically go vertical, straight down. The falling knife analogy, they call it. Be careful trying to catch that falling knife. You don't know where the bottom always is. And then we rally up to a lower high, pull back, potential higher low, and then these markets, can rally. Sometimes bottoms, a lot of the times, take place just like this. So this is what we could be seeing for XRP. If Bitcoin does fall down to those $20,000 levels, there's a good chance. There's almost no chance XRP will buck that trend, and we'll probably see definitely down to the 44, potentially even the 40-cent mark. So putting in lower lows. So we're in a weird zone right now, but you got to be ready. You got to be nimble for either way this market will potentially go here. If you're a trader, I guess even if you're looking to add to your bags, just be ready for either scenario. So that's my thoughts, guys, on XRP. We had a failed pennant breakout. So far, we're finding great support at 50624. Got to see if it holds. You got to keep your eye on Bitcoin, those levels I talked about. Remember, go over and look at the SPY chart back in 2020 and how bottoms, the falling knife analogy, markets go vertical to the downside. A lot of the times, that's the bottom. Also keep in mind, though, when XRP did a similar move to this, it undercut the first major lows. If that took place here, that would put us down in the 40-cent mark. So guys, it's going to wrap it up. You guys have a great weekend. Markets are closed on Monday, by the way. The stock markets are closed on Monday. Crypto markets continue to trade, which is a great thing. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Peace.